back on the grid. So Efren Castro, despite his indiscretion on the formation lap when he spun off and damaged the left front of the car, you've got to be so careful with that because there are oil and water radiators in that area of the car. Well, Efren is still going to pick up fourth place points, so not so bad. But he'll be kicking himself. That was a bit of a rookie error, warming up the Yokohamas a little bit with a little bit too much effort, and lost the rear end of the car, speared off into the retaining wall. So Kingsley now has just stretched out to 4.5 seconds at the front of the field. Oh, there's a touch, and David Baker goes into the wall hard. He's going to hit the tyres as well, and does. Down into turn 5. Well, that was a very big impact. You're coming over the top of that rise, absolutely full speed, and even though it's downhill, it's still quite a late braking area. 16 minutes and 45 seconds to go, and it is a safety car. Full course yellow is out, and well, damage to the back end and the side of David Baker's car. That number 56 from Top Racing. Already the IMSA AMR Rapid Response Porsche Cayenne is there, along with the Road America safety unit. Door open straight away, already talking to David to see and to ascertain his condition. And track services are there already as well with the flatbed, because that's going to take a bit of moving, that car, wedged as it is in between the tyre stacks, which are put there to slow the car down. There is a cutout there. It's behind the paddock. It's one of the circuit options here at Road America.
And that's a great change. You talk about people have no luck. David Baker hasn't had much luck the last couple of years. He is the most successful, most experienced driver in this championship. This is his 98th start in the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge. His debut was back in 2013 at Watkins Glen, been pretty much an ever-present since then, until he had a big crash halfway through last season, was forced to miss the end of the races. Was he helped here? Yes, he was.
I think he was.
Michael Manella got into the back of him in the braking area there and punted him off the road. That's you got to pin that one on Michael, I'm afraid, and you got to feel for David Baker, because he had a huge wreck last year and was pretty badly injured. Great to see him back again this weekend, but unfortunately it's ended in another incident, but not of his making, quite clearly.
No, they were coming up. It was a battle for position, 7th, 8th and 9th, with Michael Manella and Vernon McClure coming up on David Baker, but clear to see from the Yokohama replay that there was a little... Now, you might think, seeing that, well, he barely touched him. That's all you need, Jeremy, isn't it? The cars here, you know, when people race, at whatever level they race, they are on the absolute ragged edge of braking. To drive by someone, you can't just push the accelerator throttle pedal a bit harder to get down the inside of somebody. You can't just brake that tiny bit later. It sounds easy to say that, but everybody is on the limit all the way through these races, and it was just enough to unsettle David's car and make the braking... Well, in fact, it wasn't even the fact that he couldn't get the braking done, it was the fact that it pitched it sideways whilst the car was already braking. Already the weight of the car going towards the front Yokohamas.